corner? Whose corner? Tay's corner. Whose corner? Tay's corner. Yes, sir. I need that high level energy because it's time to roll with it. So, as y'all know, I'm back in my corner. This is my comfort zone. This is my space right here. This is where magic happens, okay? And so, like, today I'm doing a Q&A. Really, like a Q&A plus topics, because you got to have both of them in there. Mix it up. Because, like you got topics that lead to questions, that lead to more topics, that lead to other questions. You know what I'm saying? You just level to this. And so, let me just tell y'all, it's okay to mess up. But always produce your best work, okay? You gonna mess up and you might want to just go with the first thing. Because believe me, baby, I know. When I make a video, I want to go with the first thing since sliced cake. But if I keep producing, you know what I'm saying, just making stuff and messing up and keep putting it out there, like I'm not growing from it. I'm not learning anything from it. So like if I got to do a take 2, a take 3, a take 4, I'm getting this right because I want to produce quality work. I don't want to produce a mess. I don't want y'all to hear Tay's corner and be like, oh, she a mess, bro. Like her stuff be all over the place. I can't even listen to it. No, I need y'all to be able to relate. And I also needed to do a take 2 because I don't be finishing my sentences. And I do this in real life. Just period. Okay, so since we here, we're going to hop right into it. Hop right into it. Okay, one of the first topics that like I hold close to me is freshman to senior because that was the biggest transition of my life. Of course, you would think, okay, as it should, but no, like I'm talking about mentally, physically, emotionally. When I first went to college, I was like, hey, party over here. I ain't got to be with my parents no more. And so, like, I love my mama, but baby, when I got out that house and I was by myself and you don't know what I'm doing when I'm doing it, oh, baby, I was like, yes, sir. Paul, like, yes, sir. Hold on. I'm at the house. Hold on. So I turned up. I'm talking about every party you seen me. You know what I'm saying? Every hump day. If you knew me, you seen me. I was cool with a lot of people on campus. I'm talking about session after session after session after session after session after session. I ain't gonna lie, I was a lit one. I was lit, boy. I'm talking about I got from under that rug and was like, I'm free, nigga, free. And so, like, I just took that opportunity to run with it. All the while I was in a relationship doing this. And so, like, I think my first semester my first semester of college, I was in a relationship. That second semester, I just started to notice, like, over the time, the change that was in myself. I wasn't going to class. I wasn't really eating, staying up late, crying, not going to class. I said not going to class twice. Oh, well, you get the point. I wasn't going to class 2 times, period. I wasn't dressing up. I wasn't, like, keeping my appearance up. Like, I was just walking around with baggy. I dress up sometimes, don't get me wrong, because sometimes I'll be cute, but then them other times I'll lay in the bed and I miss class all day. Grades start dropping. I'm talking about I had to mentally, like, check myself like, Latavia, do you want to go home? Not saying that y'all do this. Do you want to go home and work for McDonald's? I don't know why that was my first job in my head, but I was like, if I don't finish school, my first job is gonna be McDonald's. Ugly. Okay, so that was my mindset. I thought I was gonna go work at McDonald's. I was like, heck no. Pick yourself up, bro, and you finna come back and you finna get up on your SHIT. Period. So I came back. I want to say I got into PALS my sophomore year, into my sophomore year, going to my junior year. And so, like, I ain't gonna lie, once I started hanging out with PALS, I started, like, once I got into PALS and they accepted me, like, let me tell y'all, my GPA was like, I'm talking about, I made PALS by the skin on my chin, baby. But it was God ordained because I was supposed to be there, right? Once I got into PALS, I started hanging out with different types of people that were, like on their SHIT. So I'm like, okay, that's motivation. You know what I'm saying? Tell you need to get on it's not time to party no more. You know what I'm saying? You can do that, but you here for a bigger purpose. You told yourself you want to do something bigger than yourself. So you need to set yourself apart and start, doing stuff differently. Like just different. That's it. So after I joined PALS, I was like, what's the next thing? I was like, you know what? I want to run for senior class queen. I thought about it. I was in the office with one of my friends, and I was like, bro, I wanna do that. He was like, do it. I'm like, you think I could do it? He was talking about, I know you could do it. I was like, for real? I'm like, not me. Like, freshman year, sophomore year, but you don't know me. You don't know me. I could do that, for real. So, like, when I ran, let me tell y'all, I was the only one who ran, y'all. The only one who ran. But I say all that to say, just because you start one way, don't mean you're going to finish that way. Just because you come from a certain place, I come from Dallas. You could come from Wichita Falls, Tyler, New Mexico, wherever you come from. Just because where you come from, got they standards or they stereotypes, don't mean you are a product of where you from. You feel what I'm saying? Like, people be like, oh, you from Dallas, you ratchet. No, I'm not ratchet. I'm really smart. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I really love school. You feel me? I just be acting ghetto sometimes. And it's really just, I'm not ghetto. I'm country. I'm real country. And they get mistaken for ghetto. That's the part. But from my freshman to my senior year, I can honestly say some of the most life-changing, situations happened to me in that time of frame. I found myself in school, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm not gay, you know what I'm saying? When you in college, you really find yourself. I know I'm not gay, you know what I'm saying? Of course, there was plenty of females that was like, Tay, and then I was like, okay, maybe, does that work? No, that don't work for me, no. Strictly. All right, so anyways, I think my junior year is when I started going through that walk alone phase. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that my junior year was the walk alone phase. I guess I should have went freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, but I just had to give y'all a summarization. Anyways, my junior year is when I was like going back and forth with depression, like dealing with relationships, dealing with just people in general. I was going through one of the most depressing times of my life. You know what I'm saying? If you know me, like, I'm pretty much a happy-go-lucky person. But at that point, like, I was literally walking alone. I didn't have my mama to call and say, I could call her, but I didn't have my mama right there to be like, what's wrong with you? I didn't have nobody I can go in the next room and be like, bro, friend, I don't feel this way. It was just me, myself, and Jesus at this point. And I literally was laying there just like, how am I supposed to make it through college? And by making through college, I'm like, how am I supposed to finish? Just thinking about all these things, and you putting so much on yourself. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm putting so much on myself to the point where I don't even know what to do. Like, what's next? I'm like, do I even belong at school? Like, maybe I just need to quit while I'm ahead. What am I doing here? That was my question, and I beat myself up, y'all. I'm talking about laying in a dark room crying. Like, my mom was finna come get me. She told me, I'm finna pull you out of school. I'm like, mama, stop it. I'm okay. She was like, well, you don't sound okay. And so, after that, I went home. I got a peace of mind. I was around people who genuinely love and care about me. And when I came back to school, my head was on straight because I needed that. I was homesick. Homesick, period. End of discussion. What was one sacrifice I made? I think cutting ties with people, because after a certain point of time, when I noticed that I wasn't doing my best, of course it's always me, but you are who you hang around. You feel what I'm saying? And so if I'm hanging around people that ain't doing nothing, then that's what I'm gonna get. You feel what I'm saying? And no, I have great friends. They all motivational. So if you watching this, don't think I'm talking about my friends. I ain't talking about my friends. But when you just started hanging out with different people, you know what I'm saying? If they doing something for so long, then you all right, well, okay, well, maybe this is, And it was just cutting off the ties, because honestly, people can't go where you're going. I'm going to just be quite honest with you. People can't go where you're going, so cutting ties is the best thing to do. I cut ties because it was toxic. You feel what I'm saying? And because the sacrifice I made to cut that person off, regardless of if I loved them or didn't love them, that sacrifice that I made could allow me to continue going through college. So no, I'm not mad at myself. At the time, it was oh my God, this hurts. My stomach hurts. Just oh my God, I can't do this. And then I did it, and here I am, finna get ready to graduate with my master's. Woo! Yes, ma'am. I said it. Graduate, master's, period. Me, second degree, period. I'm a bae. Black and educated. Anyways, What are some positives and negatives about grad versus undergrad? Oh my God. I would say positives. Grad is lit. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't nothing like an undergrad experience. I would say in undergrad, you're going to be tested a lot. Because when I first got the PV, my attitude was bad, boy. I'm talking about you even look at me too long. What is you looking at, my nigga? What is you looking at? I'm quick, and I don't care if you look at me too long. What is you looking at? Boo, hey, how you doing? You want to speak? I'm talking about I was on 10. Like, I was just like, I couldn't help it. You know what I'm saying? Like, coming in there, you got females staring at you left and right, and it's just like, am I tripping? Or she staring nigga down or something? And then, like, I don't know, they be like, yeah, she really staring. I will ask you quick if you got a problem. Quick. That's why I was like, freshman year, I was ruthless. That's why I would say when I went for senior class queen, I looked at my past and I was like, y'all sure y'all want to read it? I mean, I'm the only one who run it, so they must want to read good. Once they let me in there, I know. If they let me up in there, if you want to turn your life around, let me tell you, you could do that. Don't ever let nobody tell you that's because you from this place and you act like this and you done did this in your lifetime that you can't be great. I could be great, and you looking at it, I am great, okay? I am great. I gotta cut it. All right. Some negatives about undergrad. I think that was probably the only one, and that's really not a negative. I took undergrad like a G. It literally molded me into who I am. I was already a woman in the making, but it molded me. You know what I'm saying? It whipped me up. If you go to PV, then you know you got to get out there and get it for yourself. You know you can't just, it ain't going to just come to you. You know what I'm saying? You know you got to get out there and you got to work for it. You got to pat and turn around at campus. Get what you need, see who you need to see, make some stuff happen so you can get your financial aid, so you can get your meal plan done, whatever. You got to get out there and get it at PV. You know, if you go to PV, you know what I'm talking about. You know nothing falls in your lap. You can't just call up there no more. You got to be in their face with it. Hey, baby, I need this done. I need this done. And I need this and this and this done. And then that's when you're going to get some stuff done because now they know that you want it. You hungry for it. You want the education. Show me. Show me. I'm from the Show Me, Texas, baby. Okay. Positives and negatives about grad. I'm not going to lie to you. Grad is more free. Simply because, you don't really stay on campus. Some of y'all do. Some of y'all don't. I don't stay on campus. So grad for me is it was straight. It's just the class times. I'm like, man, I don't go to class today. It's more chill. You know what I'm saying? It's chill, but it requires more work. I'm talking about they be throwing out them assignments, But positives, just be thankful if you get a great teacher, because I got one and I was behind on the assignment. And she was like, she called me. She like, Miss Strickland, what's going on? That's a positive. They call you, especially if you got that relationship, because the classes ain't no bigger than 7, 10 people, whatever. She called me. She was like, Miss Strickland, what's going on? I'm like, I ain't got no excuse. I just ain't did. I've been down here in Dallas kicking it, partying. You know what I'm saying? Just, I got my little cousin running around like, come here, boo-boo. Come here, Titine. Come here. Let's see. Come here. You know what I'm saying? I'm running around out to her like, come here. Oh, my God, come here. And then hear my cousin like, shoot, turn up. I'm like, shoot, turn up. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't worried about no homework. I was getting my Zoom done for work or whatever, but as far as that homework was concerned, I'm like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, yep, tomorrow. I got time. Do it tomorrow. Do it tomorrow. Yep, for sure gonna do it tomorrow. Tomorrow come. I ain't did that yesterday, the day before, or the day last week when I was supposed to do it. Then the due date that came, due date and passed. I'm like, yeah, I need to get on. I need to do it. So it's like, I would say it requires you to stay on yourself a lot more, but at the same time, you just pray you get a good professor, because every professor not gonna let you make up a late assignment like that. And so I would say between the both, I have grown a lot and just, really been able to see a part of myself that I thought I probably would have never seen. I'm able to do things. I have more time to myself. I'm able to, stand in front of y'all, and I'm not standing, I'm sitting. I'm able to sit in front of y'all and just talk to y'all and let y'all know like what's going on in my life, where I done been, where I done came from, where I am now. And I have no problem letting y'all know like what I actually done. I'm not gonna tell y'all everything because that part 2 gonna be some serious. I gotta tell y'all about my freshman year some more, because that really was like the make or break right there. Because I ain't gonna lie, freshman year, boy, you be away from your parents, you forget everything, you forget all your morals. I'm talking about you just be ready to turn up. It's a party every week, every day if you ask me. And so like you just get too comfortable and like all that partying, and like that's what I'm saying. PV produces productive people, baby. Because if you know PV, you know it's some parties. You know it's some parties. Okay. How did I feel after graduation, and how did I find myself? I ain't gonna lie, after I graduated, it was bittersweet. One, because they messed my name up. They gonna call me Desiree Latavia Strickland. And I held on to that grudge, baby. I was like, bro, they called me Desiree. That's okay. I'm gonna do it again. So here I am in my master's, and here we is in 2020, and the coronavirus hit, and now we ain't having no graduation no more. So I'm like, all right, you know, I still better graduate, my nigga. Okay, period. I still want to walk across that stage, and I still want to hear y'all say my name, okay? Because now, you know, well, May 9th, I'm going to know I done mastered it, baby. I got my master's, and it's over with, it's done with. But when I walk across that stage, it's signed, sealed, and delivered. And I need y'all to know that, period. But after, how did I find myself after graduation? I literally was like, oh my God, I'm finna graduate. Okay, what's next? I went home. I was in Dallas. I'm at home. I'm chilling, you know, just going through the motions of life. And I was like, no, this not it for me. You know, like I'm used to Houston. I'm used to getting it on my own. So I had a friend, and I was like, hey, bro, can I come stay with you for a couple weeks until I see if I'm gonna get into grad school? And she was like, yeah. I'm like, thank you, Jesus. So I'm down there. While I'm down there, I'm looking for a job, and I'm going to the school, and I'm trying to get enrolled in school. I got all my paperwork done for school. Boom. Then I got this and this and this done for school. Boom. Then I'm trying to look for a job at the same time. Boom, boom. Right? So my mama calling me every other day. Tavia, you found a job? Tavia, you get accepted into grad school? I'm like, no. She was like, well, you know, you got to come home. Well, you know, I'm like, bro, Jesus, listen. I need you to understand, I can't go home because it's too comfortable. I need to get it on my own. This is where I gotta get it for myself. I gotta find myself in this world. You feel me? I'm talking about I'm sleeping on the floor. I'm sleeping on the couch. I sleep on the end of the bed. Then she got a boyfriend. Then I was really sleeping on the floor. And it would be something nice where I'm in the living room on the couch crying. Nigga, don't nobody know I'm crying, bro, because I'm like, this situation is like, it's heavy on me. Like, you know, my mama calling me, telling me I gotta come home. Then grad school ain't even email me back. No job, returning my call. So I'm like, bro, I gotta like, Lord, like, where you at? You know what I'm saying? Like, G, where you at, bro? Where is you at? Where are you? Because I need you right now. I'm not trying to go home. I'm trying to get it for myself. Can't you see that? You know, so that was my mindset. And I'm like, Jesus, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, just help me, please. Like, help me. Kid y'all not, I want to say like 2 or 3 days later, I got my acceptance letter in grad school. Hold on. And so I was like, bet, now it's time for me to get a job. Okay, so I knew my homegirl Elise was finna be up, so I'm like, bet, I need to hurry up and find a job. So I started going to Buc-ee's. I started going to Buc-ee's every day, y'all. Every other day, I'm calling up there like, not calling up there, I'm going up there like, hey, can I speak to your manager? Hey, can I? And then they seen that I wanted it. They brought me in for an interview and then hired me, bro. I was like, yes, sir, man. Making that $16 an hour. I was making money, period. So that's really how I got it. And that's how I found myself. I knew that I needed to set myself apart. Like a wise friend of mine says, you know, elevation requires separation. And I firmly believe in that. I just know that my mom was going to always help me. You know what I'm saying? Like, always be there for me. And I want to be able to do that for her. But in order for me to do that for her, I got to get from up under the wing and go out there and find myself and know that everything's going to be okay. And when you on your last, even when you only got a little bit of faith, man, that's all you need is a little bit of faith. And just believe in something. Like, even when you crying, God is hearing that. He catching them tears, little do you know. And you ain't doing nothing but watering the seed that's about to grow a live plant. You feel me? And so y'all looking at the plant. Them seeds was watered back then, but they sprout now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, just everything is a process. Everything is a learning lesson. Everything is a journey. And that's where I'm here to tell y'all, like, in Tay's Corner, you getting Tay's journey. You getting the real tea with Latavia. Okay, it is me, Latavia. And you are not. Okay, last but not least, I just want to touch bases on love and relationships. I really don't even want to go into that because this video is at 20 minutes right now. So with just love and relationships, like, let me tell you, I think I need to make a list, because if I sit here and talk about love and relationships, baby, I'm gonna be going from here to here to here to here to here to here to here. I need to align everything for you guys so I can present it to you and let y'all know, like, I don't have a problem with love. Like, everybody wants to be loved, but you got to love yourself first. And that's the process that I'm in. I'm in the process of loving myself. And let me tell y'all, I am falling in love with myself, Jesus, and that is just it. You know what I'm saying? I might cut up, but I'm finding myself and just becoming like a woman, like, of my word. Like, now it's time for me to stop saying and start doing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I no longer have the energy to argue with people about anything. And people be thinking I'm mad, and I don't be mad. Like, and I hate, a pet peeve is I hate for somebody to tell me to chill out when I'm chilling already. Now you finna turn me up, because now you didn't told me to chill out, and I've been chill this whole time. People always misunderstand my aggressiveness for me having an attitude. I don't have an attitude. But if you keep telling me to chill out and you don't have to have an attitude, now I'm mad. Now I'm mad. You know, if I got an attitude, I'm going to raise my voice. But you know if I'm calm, because I'm going to talk to you like this. And that's just that. I let people talk, they talk. But when you misunderstand me, then I gotta cut you off. I don't want to let you finish what you gotta say, because you don't understand where I'm coming from. And that's really why I don't like talking to people now, because when I talk to people, I feel like I gotta over explain some things just for you to understand where I'm coming from. You don't understand, we can't talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't found the words to just produce them to you. But like, yeah, just with love and relationships in general, I'm going to go back and actually touch bases on, you know what I'm saying, like, why the relationship ended. You know what I'm saying? Why, when I got into this other relationship, that didn't work. And I'm not going to just put the blame on the person. I'm going to let y'all know what I did, because, I'm not perfect. I am flawed, but I'm beautifully and wonderfully made. And we are out. Again, it is Tay's Corner.